I'm Anton.
Oh, here I am. This is me, your teacher.
This is the 8th time we've been shown this video.
Tay, this is a clip from my high school inter-high school competition. I still remember it as if it were yesterday.
Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Ukibayashi, was a former gymnast and had been selected as an Olympic qualifier.
Ha! Say!
With every possible occasion, he would try to show off his gymnastic skills. To tell the truth, we were all fed up with him.
Yeah! I think you need to use a little more knee spring.
Yes. Now we are in gym class. It's actually time to play soccer. But the teacher ended soccer in the first 10 minutes and turned the rest of the class into gymnastics.
I'm going to show you a minute, so watch me. Ha!
And when he finished his performance, he always glanced over at us. It was as if he wanted us to clap for him. So we helplessly clap for him, but...
Say! Ah!
Then he gets even more enthusiastic and decides to do some other tricks.
Oh, that teacher is amazing.
Teacher? It's almost time for...
Oh, is that the time already?
In the end, we spent the rest of the time just watching his examples.
Hey, you there! Stand over there and watch. What? Me?
But on the way back from the gym, the teacher stopped Anton, the handyman, as he walked by.
What? Ha! Right, well, let's get back to class. What am I being forced to do?
Sir? Not only was he bothering the class like this, but also the other people around him. Then, one day in the homeroom,
I'm going to hold a gymnastics class.
the teacher suddenly said something like this.
We'll start after school and practice until 8 p.m.
8 o'clock at night? That's a long time. Who's going to go to that? My mom would get mad at me.
Anyone who wants to join, come to the gym after school today. I'll be waiting for you.
After school? I guess everyone wasn't interested after all. No one went to the gym class. Then, the next day...
Please write your name there. It's very important for school.
What is this? We got some kind of strange printout sheet. It's a registration form for gymnastic class. The teacher was trying to force us into gymnastics class by cheating. Don't make a selfish decision, teacher.
Ha! Say!
But he tried to deceive it by doing some gymnastic tricks.
Nobody's coming! Nobody's coming!
Because he always does that kind of thing, his gymnastics class was unpopular, and no one went after school that day either. Mr. Anton, we'll help you replant the flower beds as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's after school. Them lot. They didn't even do any exercises, and they're doing something worthless.
And from that day on, the teacher's posting about the exercises escalated even further.
Hey, good morning!
The teacher finally got to the point where he came into the classroom dressed like a gymnastic player.
Ha! Clap!
He set up pommel horses in several places in the classroom. And when he moved around, he would try to pull out his moves every time. On this particular day, the teacher didn't show up however long we waited. Huh? Where's the teacher? It's already homeroom time?
Here I am!
What?
Ha!
Teacher, that's dangerous. What are you doing? Wanting to get everyone's attention, the teacher began to try more and more dangerous tricks. Then one day...
everyone in 5th grade, class 2, assemble on the roof. I repeat, everyone in 5th grade, class 2, assemble on the roof.
We, the whole class, were called by the teacher. Isn't it time for Japanese next, right? What are we doing on the rooftop? At this point, we already had a bad feeling.
Right. Well, let's go then.
What? When we went up to the rooftop, the teacher immediately started the performance. He got on the fence and started walking. Oh, look out, teacher! What if you fall?
Don't worry, I'm a gymnast.
We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen to us.
Ho! Ha! How's that? This sense of balance, isn't it amazing?
The teacher dexterously walked over the fence. If he's satisfied, it'll be over. Why does the teacher love gymnastics so much? We had no choice but to sit there and watch him perform. But then,
Huh?
a gust of wind blew.
This is bad. I was balancing on the fence on the rooftop to show the children how wonderful gymnastics could be, but I had completely miscalculated that the wind would blow. Gymnastics is always done indoors, so the wind never blows. I quickly tried to regain my balance, however... What? And then I was confronted by dozens of birds. They seemed to be very upset because their nests were nearby. No!
Hey, he's getting poked by the birds, but do you think he's okay? I'm sure he's fine.
But I'm a gymnast. Ha! I managed to escape the crisis with my amazing physical abilities. Ha! Did you see, you guys? If you start gymnastics, I'm sure you guys can also. But then... The wind blew stronger than before.
That's when I saw it. I saw the teacher step off the fence and fall from the roof of the school building. He fell. The teacher fell. Yeah. Ah. The teacher was knocked off balance by the strong wind and fell to the bottom of the school building. We rushed over to the fence. Teacher! Even though he was a gymnast, this was the roof of the school building. And if you fell, you would be in serious trouble. And then... Teacher? That's amazing! In the nick of time, the teacher had held on to the edge of the rooftop.
I told you!
Gymnasts are invincible.
But...
Ah!
This time, his hand slipped and he was thrown in the air again.
This is bad.
The next moment...
Whoa!
Teacher?
Ah!
A dull thud was heard from beneath the school building. Teacher? Oh no. This is... Yeah!
I started gymnastics when I was 5 years old.
Hey!
My father and mother were ordinary people. They had nothing to do with gymnastics. But my first encounter with it was when a gymnastics class opened in my neighborhood. He's a genius!
So this child was a genius at gymnastics.
So, my parents sent me to gymnastics class to improve my physical fitness, and I performed phenomenally there. At only 5 years old, I knew that gymnastics was the way to go. Since then, my life has been all about gymnastics. Romance, time with friends, studying. I gave up everything to practice gymnastics. People become strong by losing something. I seriously believe that God had given me the mission to compete in gymnastics. But one day, before the Olympics, I was injured during practice.
Hey, you alright? Oi, get the ass ready!
It was a result of hard work, day after day. You can't do this anymore.
No way!
And then, without a moment's hesitation, my athletic career had come to an end.
Hang on a minute!
Please, I'll do anything. I will pay anything, please. This is all I have. All I have is gymnastics. I beg you, please. But the bottom line was that the god of gymnastics did not love me. If you take gymnastics away from me, what do you have left? I failed. I lost everything in my life. Everything I had built up until that point, by a mere whim of fate, was easily shattered like a castle in the sand. I regret.
Teacher!
I had nothing else I wanted to do, so I obtained my teaching license out of the blue and became an elementary school teacher. However, I still had lingering regrets about gymnastics. A thirst to be acclaimed, proving the correctness of the theories I have accumulated, to release the energy that piled up day after day, and then I threw all of that into the hands of children who were still in elementary school. This is the result of that.
Teacher!
I deserved it for my selfishness.
This is terrible!
Then I... Makes me laugh. I can't even be a teacher. My neck seemed to have been broken, but fortunately I survived, and I woke up in the hospital room. I'm really incompetent. I was trying to show the kids a good side of me, but it was a major blunder as a teacher. I had made up my mind to resign from teaching after I recovered from my injuries. At that time.
Teacher!
You lot! The kids in my class came to visit me. I'm sorry I surprised you all.
God! We told you not to do that because it was dangerous. That's right. It's because you're always doing exercises.
It seemed I caused a lot of worry to the children. I guess I got carried away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't even do your lessons properly. Anyway, gymnastics isn't something you force upon people.
It's my own fault such a gymnastics idiot like me ended up as a homeroom teacher. I had no way to apologize to the kids. You're right, it's exactly as you said. I'm sorry, it was counterproductive. Everything I did made the kids hate gymnastics. I'll stop now, being a teacher or a gymnast. But just then...
I think I'd like to try gymnastics.
What?
Kyoya? Are you serious? Are you really saying that?
Kyoka said something surprising.
There's nothing else I'm good at. When I talked to my mom about it yesterday, she said, why don't you give it a try? Are you still doing the gymnastics classes?
I couldn't believe it. That someone would want to attend a gymnastics class by someone like me? You! I cried. No! Thank you! Thank you! I sobbed and cried my eyes out. I was so happy. And my feelings and the beauty of gymnastics had been conveyed to the children, even if just a little.
There's nothing to cry about.
Once again, I realized that I love gymnastics.
A few weeks later... Hey!
All right! That was good, Kyoka!
In the end, most of the boys ended up joining the teacher's gymnastics class. As I thought, everyone thought it would be cool if they could move like that. Of course, after that, teacher never showed off his tricks in class. Or bragged about gymnastics. Yeah!
Thanks, Kyoka.
Now, to be a representative gymnast is my dream.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.